Hello, this is Pixie doing a vid. Let's get out of here. Yeah, just a couple of things really. I wanted to mention about saffron. I heard about saffron being, you can make like saffron water and it be really nice and stuff. So I put some saffron in some water. However, I didn't really read any medicinal effects or anything else about it. It was a low dosage, and but it did really whack me out. It's got a sedative in it. If you're fasting and doing intermittent fasting or anything like that, you need hydration. So if you put something with water, it's going to quickly be absorbed and taken to places. So it felt like it was more potent, and it increased my blood pressure, made my heart beat faster. It gave me some kind of sedated effect. It felt like I had a head cold or something. And yeah, so I did my research on it, and it says that if you took 30 milligrams of it, you could kill yourself with it because of some of its effects. But it all depends on the person really. Because it can vary. Anything else? So yeah, I've been doing borax or boron. That's fine. Seems not to cause any problems. And it's good to release in hormones and stuff. I mean, basically, you know, as a bloke, because how you feel in the morning. If you feel a bit frisky, then that's likely that you've got your dosage of testosterone. I don't know how it is for females though. There's obviously different biological hormonal releases, but it might definitely help in certain cycles. So there may be a time in the month to take borax, or maybe you just take it, you know, all the time, because I think men's cycles are more in tune with the sun, so it's probably maybe it is a 7-day cycle, less than that really. It's how quickly we become fertile. That's the basis for it. So your hormones must peak at a certain point for men, while women, its cycle will be different. They're not always fertile, so it's you know, it's just the way it is really. But there's other things like the male hormones are caught up mainly with their sex drive, so they get their physical benefits. But something like boron helps to release more testosterone to the body, so that's the benefit for that. Hydrogen peroxide and continued some of that. It's good if on fasting. If your body's a bit hungry, you can basically, it kind of stops you feeling so hungry, but you should be eating properly anyway. If you have a calorie deficit, then you can have sort of a kickback and you get the munchies badly. And just listen to what your body says. I mean, you can go too far, that's sometimes what happens. And you just have a craving for like meat or something you usually eat, your body's aware of. You know, it's been hot weather, so I haven't always stuck to any sort of thing around sugars. I just made sure that if you're going to process sugar, that you avoid having loads of fats with it, because your body can only process one or the other. And if you give it the space to process the sugars, then it doesn't take so long. I think I'll go over here actually. I'm just figuring out where I'm going to go. So yeah, basically your body if your body gets a little bit overloaded, just focus on one food type. So it's very a bland diet, you know, it's like if you just ate a load of eggs or something like that. It's like a monkey diet, as it say, just sort of you find a resource of food and you eat a lot of it because it makes you feel good, you know, like bananas or something, and then you let your body process that type of food, and rather than mix up lots of other foods with it. So give it an hour or so to process that, and then if you still feel hungry later on, then you can just have something completely different. But what you want to avoid is like I say, too much and mixing of everything, high in everything, ends up storing loads of fat, and protein can be turned into sugars as well. So it's all a complicated web, but it's understanding your own bio patterns and so on. Anyway, this is Pixie signing off, and speak to you soon.